Yo, I'm Nez, and I'm up in the kitchen. And what says summertime more than ice pops? Now, I remember when I was a little kid, okay, and I'm sure many of you've had a similar memory of of seeing my grandmother, or in some cases your mom. My grandmother raised me, but seeing when my grandmother came home and noticing that she had a box of these, you know, ice pops in the bag of groceries. Oh, I used to lose it. I used to go crazy. I used to sit there and just wait until grandma put them in the freezer, and I used to just literally just sit in the kitchen by the refrigerator, just counting down the seconds until the bad boys are frozen. Constantly asking my grandmother, "Hey, are they done yet? Are they done yet?" Like every minute on the hour, asking her, are they done yet? Just so I can wrap my lips around one of these sweet frozen treats. And here I am, 40 something years later. I'm an adult now, and I still have the same sweet tooth. However, seeing how I'm an adult, I need to put a little bit of an adult swag on it. So, with that being said, what I'm gonna do is show you guys how to make your own adult version of the ice pops. So these are gonna be spiked ice pops, or if you will, spiked pops. Basically, all you need is, your little ice pops, whatever, you know, whatever brand, flavor ice, whatever. I just got pop ice, whatever Walmart had. So get yourself a box of these bad boys. You're gonna need scissors, a marker, obviously, to mark them that they're spiked, or put something on each one to let others know that there's alcohol in them, because especially if you have kids around, you do not want your kids drinking one of these bad boys. Something to seal it back with, like a clamp style hair straightener works the best, or if you happen to have one of these will work too, like these little mini sealers. You press them and they get hot, and then you can heat up plastic to seal it. And your alcohol of choice, obviously. I'm using Everclear 190, so that way I don't have to put much in them for them to pack a little bit of a punch. So I suggest, if you're going to do it, use a stronger alcohol, for the simple fact, like I said, there's not that much space once you cut this open to fill it up with alcohol. Now, an actual shot of any drink is maybe like an ounce, maybe a little bit less. And one of these is actually 1.5 ounces. So if you put an entire shot here, you're taking up the majority of the of the pack. Now, some people may want it that way, but you also got to take into consideration that alcohol over 80 proof, or 40% alcohol, doesn't no longer freezes. So the average shot of vodka or whatnot is it's a 40% alcohol shot. So when you pour it in here, it'll freeze. It's just going to take a lot longer to freeze, because the amount of alcohol that you're basically, you're going to have this much actual juice and this much actual alcohol. So it's going to take a whole lot longer for these bad boys to freeze. It will eventually freeze, because you brought it down to less than the 40%, but it's just going to take that much longer. So that's why I say you use a higher grain of alcohol, because literally you're only just putting a little bit in here, maybe like this much in here. And it may not seem like it's a lot, but because of the higher proof of the alcohol, the stronger alcohol, you will definitely taste it in here. So that's why I suggest getting something, not everybody can get Everclear 190. I live in New Jersey, and they sell Everclear 190 here. Most people get the, I think it's Everclear 160 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I know it's less than 190. There's very few states that actually allow this. So this is what I'm going with. If you can find something with a stronger, it doesn't have to necessarily be 190 proof, but definitely you want something, 60, 70 proof or better if you can get it, for these anyway. Or, for yourself, whatever. So basically, all you're going to do, oh yeah, another thing you need is something with a lip on it to make it easier to pour into the, because you have to get it in there. Or you can use a funnel. I just I'm just choosing to do something like this as one less step. So I took the liberty of already marking these spiked because I'm gonna make all these ice pops. So that way, when I seal them, I can just throw them right in the freezer and get it popping. All right. So basically, you're just gonna cut the top off as close to the top as you can get it, just so it's open, like so. Hold it open and just pour a little bit of your alcohol in it. Try not to spill it all over the place. That's good. All right. Now, after you do that, basically, just hit it with the flat iron. That's it. That's all she wrote. Nice and oops, I didn't hit it enough. See, gotta hit it a little bit longer, maybe. Okay. Maybe a little bit longer. There you go. Yep. There she does it. I didn't notice I didn't hit it long enough. So you have to hold it there for like a second. But boom, once you hold it there, give it like a nice little mix. Bomb. One spiked ice pop. Let me do another one just so you can see it in real time. Boom. Simple as that. So literally, you got yourself some spiked ice pops, and literally takes less. It literally takes a couple seconds each one. So you could literally do this whole box in like a half hour if you just keep going through it, or probably less. Depending on how much supplies you have. So, there you go. One adult ice pop, and me personally, I'm gonna do all of those. So. And probably the rest of this box. I already took half of them out and put them in the freezer for the kids. So these are going to be mine, baby. So with that being said, I'm Nez. I'm up in the kitchen. And this is my recipe slash hack on making yourself some frozen, some adult ice pops, or spiked pops, if you will. Very simple. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what your recipe is or what you did, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. I'm Nez. Try that out. And I'm out this piece. Bon appetito. Happy 4th of July.